I want my helmet. My cool helmet. Alright, I'm gonna keep the cat. So that was Sword Dome on hard, Relic Hunt. Ooh, Repellent. We can try a new thing. Yeah, the fact that, like, he had keys to our basement and knowledge of our tunnels. So, like, we didn't rent that house, obviously. I'm in this apartment instead. Sorry, I'm slapping my microphone around. Let's try Repellent. Install a shield that absorbs some damage, recharges automatically. Install a tank that produces a monster-repelling liquid. Activate a spray to spray it outside the dome, delaying the next wave. So that's a very different way to go about it. Don't see why not. Free cave. Like, that was a horror movie setup right there. Other fun things about the house. There was no, like, living room or anything. It was just, like, old colonial style. So it was a room with a door in every direction. It's just, like, rickety-ass door. The floors are all even. So, like, your bedroom, if you chose any one of those rooms to be your bedroom, would have a door going in and a door going out on either side. And, like, some of those rooms you had to walk through a room to get to a room. And the fridge was shorter than me, and I'm short. It was like one of those old Frigidaires from, like, the 1940s. That house belongs in a museum. Oh, I got maze unlocked. The map is maze-like, with many arms, dead ends, and twists. You have twice as much time between waves, but the waves are stronger. Monsters move much faster, but have much less health. I'm kind of curious about longer cycles. Let's do a medium, hard, long cycles. With repellent as our thing, no shields. That's your favorite story? My favorite story is when the man was like, if you're ever in a fight, rip his ear off. And that was his sage life advice to me. The people that would co-sign my loans and then try to murder me one day. Oh, that's not what I want to see. I would like to see iron first, game. There we go. Pocket sand could save your life. Fight in the life. Yes, your life in a fight. But apparently it's very easy to rip a person's ear off, and they won't want to fight after their ear's in their hands. So, yeah, that's the sage advice that was given to me by the guy that was co-signing my loans. You're gonna fight, grab him by the top ear and pull down. Ear comes right off, those fuckers won't want to fight no more. Thank you. And then he quietly just went back to doing cocaine in a dark room. I think we have enough to get each of these starters. Wave countdown, health, there we go, all the good stuff. If you can grab a hold of an ear, yeah. And the only reason why I'm in slightly less horrifying debt than I could be is because of those people. Since they went and screwed my family over and I just defaulted on the loan and they had to take care of it. Fuck with my family, I'll fuck right back. I haven't actually heard from them in a while, so I think they've basically accepted there's nothing they can do. I haven't gotten any threatening phone calls for quite some time. I think I'm safe now. If you're asking if they scare me on like a more like, deep-seated way. A little bit. There's always the concern that someone one day will just stab me while I'm walking down the street. Getting shivved. The wave is almost here. I do like longer wave, I think. I think at this point, they've basically moved on with their lives, and I moved on with mine. I would like to get 6 right quick. No, 4. We only need 4. I want a better drill right now. You owe the Lannisters money? Mona, you're fucked! Get out of there! Those people don't joke around. I've heard about the Lannisters. Oh, sorry, Lancaster. They're less scary. I mean, I'm still under a mountain of student loan debt. It's just at this point, it's all federal loans, so it's a little less terrible. Better drill. And then we'll upgrade our jetpack. Right the heck now. The Lannisters are just bland named Lancasters. It's true, actually. But yeah, like, the nice thing about federal loans is if you cannot pay them back, you don't instantly have, like, a bank kick your door in and break your knees. You could be on, like, income-based repayments, and it's like, oh, you're a poor person. Your monthly payment is $0. And that keeps you from being completely fucked. So, student loan forgiveness, if you have a federal loan, your repellent wave, when close to it, hit A. Oh. My understanding is, if you have federal student loans, you get $10,000 of it forgiven. If you have... Delay the wave! Did it delay it? Yes, it delayed it. If you have, that particular... What's the name of the thing? A Pell? Pell Grant? If you have a Pell Grant with your student loans, you could additionally get... another 10,000, so 20,000 all told forgiven. So can I just stop paying on my loans now? I believe we're still in loan paying hiatus right now. So yes. Like, you don't have to be paying your loans at this moment. We're on a payment freeze right now. Yeah, private loans, no help there. DJ, what is going on? Dome keeping's going well. You have to apply for the forgiveness. You can't do it yet, right? It hasn't actually started the application process. Because obviously I'm going to apply. That will handle a little under half my federal loans, I think. It's better than nothing. I can't complain too much. No! I hate accidentally making holes. Drag him. Please don't go down the hole. Fuck. I have regrets. What if I don't want to have my loans for... What? What nightmare goblin person did this? Like, I get annoyed by people that are like, I can't believe they're gonna forgive loans. I paid off all of mine. It's like, good, I'm glad. Like, good work paying off your loans. But, like, being pissed off that other people couldn't and need help and will get help is such an asinine argument. You have to apply for forgiveness? You don't have to apply? Which one is it? Mona, which one? I need to know. Alright, better sword, better stab. Papa John's. Wait, what? Oh, if you don't want to. Yeah, yeah. Like, obviously I want to. Yeah, like, that's such a stupid argument. But then again, you did say it works for a right-wing think tank. Doo-doo-doo. Come with me, water. Ah, shit, it's wave time. Oh! It's gonna roll into the hole, I know it. Yeah, private loans are more complicated and also way more insidious. Did you not have any federal loans? Like, I was predominantly federal loans and then, like, a smaller... I mean, it's still big, but... comparatively smaller, private loan. All Sally Mae, woof. Sorry. My apologies. I don't even know who does my loans anymore. My private loans have been sold. Even my government loans have been sold countless times. Feels like every other year I get an email. It's like, your loans have moved. Exactly. You just gotta burn the banks down. This is why I don't allow 18-year-olds to make massive financial decisions. It really does look like a number one. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the ones that are currently my loan holders. Ups a daisy. Reflect. Most important one. Not done yet, huh? Might as well grab these two first. Yeah, no. I mean, you never know. Maybe the problem, the root problems of all this will be fixed by then. You know, I'm just gonna do the wave. I'm not gonna delay it until after I've done the wave. Come at me, suckers! Release the gas! Like, I definitely don't regret my time in college. It certainly hasn't helped me financially. I almost certainly would have been far more depressed had I not gone. Like, I really helped to get out and have a much broader experience and meet a lot of people. Yeah, if you can avoid private loans, avoid private loans. Well, I can definitely agree with that, Mona. It's a weird thing that, like, oh, you're in high school, huh? Where are you going to college? So, like, maybe give folks, like, 1 or 2 years. Yes, it made me the cultured, well-rounded individual I am today. Like, I've seen what happened to my younger brother. That probably is what would have happened to me. Well, he's way better now, though. Like, he fell into, like, the weird internet hole of, like... We're secretly convincing you to be a Nazi, but you won't realize it until it's too late. But he's since seen what that really was. I want to upgrade this gas. I want to see if we could, like, delay the wave over and over again. Can we, like, just have combat free for a little while? We can make it fill up faster. Is there an upgrade path for the gas? There is. Uses per battle 1. Cooldown. Wave delay goes up. The secret Hitler was on the internet messaging boards. Repellent production speed. Yeah, we could definitely make this work a lot faster. Spray a numbing mist during battle that slows all monsters down. I mean, that sounds like a nice thing to have too, doesn't it? But reflecting bullets going faster is definitely what I want first. 2 more there. Yes, me too. He's definitely grown a lot as a human being these past 2 years. But things were dark for a while. Condenser, resource converter. Why? Why do I keep getting these two? Over and over again. All I want, all I crave, is to have friggin'... You know what? Whatever. Resource converter. Here. I will give you... Oh, I can't convert reds? Yeah, I should have shredded it. 1 blue to 2... Yeah, that's perfect. Do that. I thought we could put some reds in there. I came with an upgrade, alright. Pretty sure you're never getting your dad back. Like, people can get really fixed in their ways, especially as they get older. But I would still hope. Did your dad fall in with, like, QAnon stuff? Shit. Oh boy, I made some bad calls there. Alright, taking some damage here. Get my reflect that I want. Yeah, trending in that direction? That's rough. Yep. I've had this conversation on stream several times, but I remember, like, the bright-eyed days of thinking, like, oh my god, the internet's gonna make everything so much better. And obviously the internet's made a lot of things very good and better. But the one thing I didn't expect is, like, well, shit, there's gonna be so many lies on the internet, and people apparently won't be able to tell the difference between lies and truth. Believes the election was stolen? Yeah. I have a few family members that are like that.
Yikes forever.
Yikes forever indeed. Alright, do a little digging this way and then we'll start heading back with those irons there. Drag him! That your lender's private, there's no way out of it? I mean, I'm sure there are resources. I think you should definitely look into it. But, like, they're gonna be complicated, I imagine. They don't want to make it easy for you. Just remember, if it goes into collections, and there's nothing for them to collect, they can't do nothing. Keep your assets liquid, kid. Hide 'em. Bury everything in the backyard. Please note, do not take financial advice from Shake the Box streams. It does fuck your credit. Yes, your credit score will be screwed. Boo-doo-boo. Speed loss on Sword Slice. I did really enjoy Electric Sword. I think we're gonna go down the Electric Sword path again. Oh yeah, if your parents co-signed a private loan, you don't want to default on those, because if you default, your credit won't be fucked. It's gonna go straight to your parents. Like, my credit was unaffected by what I did to the bad people that screwed my dad over. Bomb tip? Stab damage, range, retract speed. Oh no, that won't work. All that matters is money. Stab damage goes up. Yeah, I like Electric Sword. But we did Electric Sword last time. Let's go for heavy, big-ass blade. Oh, slow moving. Never mind. Electric, we were bouncing it around really fast, and it was great. Let's do Electric again. I love Electric. They might have to pretend to care? No, because the institution will be above sin. Instead, it would be a sin for you not to pay back what you've lent. Because they'll ignore the story about the moneylenders in that particular situation. Let me fucking tell you. The moneylenders were the good guys, right? Just digging a hole like I'd like to dig, digging a hole. Oh, wave time's here. My sword is long and threatening now. Come at me, scrubs. You know what? Delay the wave. Hey, if there's one thing no one ever has to apologize for, it's being bitter about how shitty things can be. That's like the motto of Shake the Box is, we're all in this together. It sucks and we know it. I don't want to dig through that rock, it's too hard. Much smaller camels, much larger needles back then. There's the iron I crave. Give me that good stuff. Yeah. Who's seen the new episode of The Rings of the Powers? Any thoughts on the episode? It's my least favorite episode of the season. Not to say it's a bad episode. I thought it was fine. But it follows exactly one viewpoint the entire episode, and I really like the palette cleansers that come from swapping viewpoints. It's a little tiresome if it's just the same part of the story for a full episode. I crave those palette cleanses. Maybe the world... I mean, I like to believe that eventually the world will get better. Holding out for that post-scarcity Star Trek future. I want to complain about replicated foods. Better than dragging the story out for no reason? I suppose. Like, I feel like you could have told the events of that episode while still swapping between another viewpoint or two. Someday humans will be extinct. Any day now. The kitty cat's scratching away at stuff back there. Yeah, what does it matter if you're dead? Hey, one thing we could all look forward to is the fact that the very good anime season has started. Chainsaw Man's coming. We already have, Uzaki-chan wants to hang out, season 2. A lot of good anime this season. A lot of good anime. Almost overwhelming how much anime there is. Let's do a heal here. Debilitate! I could talk about life, and then they'll have debilitating depression, and the fight will be over. Don't make me use debilitating gas! We are all to blame for it. I don't know if I actually agree. Like, there's something to be said for the choices that are available to us reasonably. Like, the average human being, we'll use Americans for the sake of, that's where I am. Like, the average American. Like, yes, they are buying things that are produced unethically, but it's not exactly feasible for them to do otherwise. Like, when you want to think about blame, there's very easy, like, okay, this company that has choices, and they're making choices that are cascading down the line. Like, they're much more to blame than the average person. That's why when people are like, oh, why don't you just never ever do X, Y, or Z? It's like, well, it's reasonably unfeasible for me to live my life that way. Like, don't shop at that big old grocery store because they're using big old shipping routes. That's pollution, that's carbon. It's like, then I'll starve. Like, go have a farm outside. It's like, I could try, but I don't really have the skills or other laborers involved to do that. I'll almost have gas. I think it was credit. There you go. Oh, it's true, skills are learned. Like, I could probably start a small garden. But inevitably, something will almost certainly go wrong with that garden. And then I'm just screwed. Especially someone like me who has a chronic cough from allergies and scars in their lungs. And also a sleep disorder that sees them not active during most of the daylight. Does this game have permanent progression? Yes, at the end of runs, you do unlock new game modes and new things. It doesn't have, like, your standard roguelite progression, like, the game gets easier via unlocks. It's more about unlocking variety. And you will learn from what went wrong. Well, when we're talking about, like, subsistence farming, if it goes wrong once, you could die of starvation. Obviously, like, I could always just go to the store, you know? I have the fallback option. But, like, in general, like, there are people out there that have disabilities. They wouldn't be able to have a farm. Like, they don't have a choice. They have to shop at a big box grocery store. It's a bit of a spoiler. Like, I want to talk about a show. But there is a show that I won't name that, it has a big third act twist in a later season that reveals that, everyone's kind of fucked because you can't avoid these kind of things. You can't avoid buying a product that in some way negatively impacts someone else's life. Like, you need shoes. You bought shoes. Those shoes were made in a sweatshop. A company profiteered off child labor. Like, the insidious web of it stretches out everywhere. You're trying to guess, but that would spoil a show. Don't guess. I won't tell you if you're right. I know you don't care, but someone else might. Not gonna ruin a good time for other people. Yes, it's arcane. This is actually all about the lore of fucking League of Legends. Aw, you piece of garbage! I made a boo-boo there. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I'm not in the pilot seat. Sorry, we were having a somewhat complicated conversation, which is hard to do while also playing a video game. The point being that the world is a giant global network of interconnected systems that it's nigh impossible to avoid interacting with something that is bad in some way. It's unreasonable to expect someone to disengage wholly from that. Unless you go off the grid entirely, which you can do. But not everyone has that option. Again, there are people that don't have that choice. Which is why when, like, there's a big effort, a big push from companies to say stuff like, you know, oh, plastic straws! Plastic straws are killing turtles! The ocean! Think of the ocean! I think it was on Netflix. It was. Yeah, we live in an interconnected world. You can't avoid it. But, like, what really pisses me off is when, like, plastic straws, those are the enemy. And, like, the people that paid for that advertising campaign of, like, we gotta get rid of plastic straws, are the same companies that are dumping metric tons of plastic into the fucking ocean, and are far worse. Like, plastic straws are accounting for a fraction, a tiny little percentile. Like, they guilt consumers into feeling like, oh, you know, it is our fault. I could be doing more. But, like, really what we need are stronger, there are words, and I can't remember the words right now. Stronger rules for large corporations when it comes to, like, dumping plastic waste in the ocean. And microplastics. Like, those are the actual things doing appreciable damage. And yet we get guilted into feeling like the bad guys because we used a plastic fucking straw. Stronger guillotines, yes, Taco. Sorry, we're falling into an eat the rich conversation again. The resources and energy required to produce a plastic straw are about 2 times less than paper straws, and 170 times less than metal straws. Like, it's true. Stronger proletariat? It all goes back to the same thing. Like, we allow money to dictate our politics, and that is a problem. Like, we shouldn't allow that. And now I'll do what Gomper is usually supposed to do, but Gomper's not here currently. If you'd like to have more conversations along these lines, there's a box on our Discord called the Soapbox. It's where we have our political conversations. Let's go back to having a fun, good time for a little while. Drink your beverage through uncooked pastas, God intended. Like, I do what I can, you know? I got a nice refillable bottle. It has a charcoal filter that I replace. That's me. I don't buy plastic water bottles unless I absolutely have to because I'm dying of thirst in the street somewhere. I think here in America, the dumping of plastic in the ocean is committed by the everyday person that litters. Look at how much stuff floats down the rivers. I'm not saying the average consumer doesn't contribute litter, but if you look at tonnage, like tonnage of plastic going out into the oceans, the amount that's being put out there by larger companies dwarfs what the average person's putting out there. Like, en masse. Like, all of the individuals throwing their plastic incorrectly out and it gets into the ocean, still dwarfed by what's getting out there in terms of microplastics by bigger companies. Like, the other thing we could do is maybe go after the companies that produce the plastic. Just don't make the plastic anymore. I definitely don't have the numbers on hand, so I'm gonna say the classic, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I am fallible and human, and I'm playing a video game at the same time. We sell tons of garbage to Indian and Chinese companies who just dump it in the ocean. We're good at in-house recycling, except when it comes to K-Cups. You should look at a company if you like K-Cups. Like, I'm a coffee fiend. If you like K-Cups, Night Owl Brewing? Night Owl Coffee? I think Night Owl is definitely in the title. They make a biodegradable K-Cup. It has a nice little mesh on there. Yeah, the fact that, like, microplastics are in commercially purchasable fish. Like, we've hit a bad point with microplastic. Like, if someone wants to Google what I'm talking about with corporations being a bigger percentage of pollution, feel free. Nespresso uses aluminum, yep. Nespresso is a slightly different machine, but it is nice. But I enjoy the biodegradable K-Cups. You just throw them right into your compost. Those are nice. Night Owl Brewing, I think, is the name of the company that makes the biodegradable ones. Let's go ahead and grab this. Yeah, both? Nice. I only ever experienced espresso when I'm in fancy pants hotels. We'll just live forever, replace all the flesh with plastic. I apologize for the conversation turning depressing and dark. We are playing a game where we crash land a probe on a baby and then strip mine the planet for resources. Never got what was wrong with drip coffee machines in the first place. Oh, don't worry, we can go darker. Leo, we very much can. Like, drip coffee's fine. K-Cups took over because of, like, the pure convenience of I have 1 cup of coffee and it's ready in just 3 seconds. Like, lift, press, close, button, drip, drink, done. Like, it's just speed and efficiency. It's why piracy was winning out for a while and then piracy dipped off. Convenience. Like, I used to pirate everything. And then Steam came around and I'm like, oh, well, if it's easy to buy the game, I'll just buy the game. Convenience is king. If there's one sin humanity is greatly guilty of, it's sloth. We will burn this planet to the ground if it means saving 10 seconds of our effort. And I'm saying I'm better than that. Like, I am just as guilty as anyone else in that regard. I'm a lazy son of a bitch. But we make coffee in every way in this house. We have a French press, we have a drip machine, we have a Chemex, we have K-cups. If it can make coffee, we got it. Make your coffee twice as strong with a normal machine. Like, sometimes I just do the Japanese iced coffee system, which is just, yeah, put a paper filter in, put some grounds in, put your cup underneath it, pour in the hot water while it's in ice, and then bam, coffee. I use the French press, I use the K-cups, I use whatever. Whatever makes me coffee. Thank you for the reminder, Joe. There is a giveaway. And it's definitely for a game I remember the title of. What am I giving away? You could tell me. It's a spooky game. We kill all companies and eat rich people, then what? What? I don't think anyone's actually advocating for murdering the companies or murdering the rich. I'm on team. There should be environmental regulations. That's the word I was looking for. I just want strong, efficient regulations that keep the companies from doing too much bad. And when it comes to the rich, I just want taxes that are actually representative of their fucking incomes. That's all I want. Yeah, accountability for, like, these kind of things. That's all I want, Leo. Like, I want... Companies shouldn't be allowed to dump their goddamn pollution into the oceans or into the sky. And if that means their business is non-sustainable anymore, then their business shouldn't be a thing anymore. Like, it's crazy that a company that makes billions of dollars like Amazon pays no taxes every once in a while, or very little taxes. I know there are tax incentives that are meant for, like, invigorating the economy, but I feel like perhaps they could still be taxed in an appreciable manner. But again, I'm no expert. These are just my gremlin brain thoughts on the matter. Do not look at me and be like, that's an authority right there. An 11-hour shift starting Tuesday. Oh, Lord. Oh, shifts. Floral. I hope you have a decent break in the middle. Good Lord. That's politicians more than anything. You can't blame a company for wanting to not pay taxes. See, like, the way I look at that, Mona, is you say it's politicians, but the politicians are doing that because they're paid by lobbyists, and those lobbyists are made up of former members of those companies. Which is why it's always... The root evil is there shouldn't be money in politics. Oh, and I am not talking about any one side here. Democrats are just as evil when it comes to this kind of bullshit as Republicans. Chris, no, Christ. Please. That was my father. Call me Chris. I need to upgrade my drill already. I should just do that. I have the money for it. I got the iron. When I say money in politics, I'm referring entirely to, like, lobbyists pushing interests in certain directions. Super PACs. Because, like, you're a politician, you get in there, someone hands you $1 million to help your campaign, you're indebted to them. You're gonna start pushing your agenda in that direction. Oh, gotcha. Better drill. Oh, I don't have the money for a better drill. Well then, if I'm not gonna do the drill, I do have enough to make this delay better. Additional ability duration, 25%. Additional wave delay. Monster slowdown. Wave delay, 0.2 cycles. We want 0.3 cycles, 0.4 cycles, so that's a half cycle right there. And then duration. Huh. Maybe it's a... You're saying people that are making laws shouldn't be allowed to invest in the market? I 1,000,000,000% agree! Holy shit! I could not agree more. I should be able to move faster. That's something I should get. Sorry, I didn't know what you meant when you said extra stuff. But yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. No question. Yeah, if Union Carbide does it, which they did. That was a fun story I got to learn about in school. Yeah, it's just a fine. Like, I'm sorry, like, I get upset and I get angry, but like, it's this horrifying system where it's like, yes, we have this representative government, right? It represents you, and represents the people in your state, and represents the people in the country. And in practice, it represents the people that have the money to pay for their interests. That's who it really represents, and that makes me upset. Hey, Biscotti, what's going on, buddy? Sorry, you showed up while we're on the tail end of being upset about how fucked up the world can be. Where was I digging last? Did I finish left and right? Am I going down now? I'm trying to move us away from being angry and political and into just having a nice time again. Because there is no end goal for this conversation. Like, we don't have solutions, we just have being sad about it. And that's okay. I'm okay with us being upset about it. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Like, Pelosi made $223,500 a year for the 35 years working in Congress. That's why, like, again, the candy never made... Oh, sorry, I didn't realize there was a piece of candy. Like, these are the people that are... It's like, hey, should we improve our social safety nets? Should we make, SNAP food stamps more readily available? Should it scale with inflation? And people like that are like, no. It's like, motherfucker, you should have to live off of what the least capable people are living off. Like, you're in Congress, you should get minimum wage and food stamps. You're in the Senate, minimum wage and food stamps. You're the president, minimum wage and food stamps. Supreme Court, minimum wage and food stamps, and you shouldn't have a lifetime fucking appointment. See how fast we get better safety, social nets. Let's give her more money. Ah, Drillbert, what a good boy. Eat Ritz crackers and water for the rest of their lives. Like, I'll tell you what. You see how fast the minimum wage adjusts for inflation if that's how we did it. I hate rich motherfuckers sitting in comfortable rooms making choices that are like, no, we don't need better healthcare. Like, if that's what your healthcare was, I bet you would want better healthcare. Bink. Like, fundamentally, I agree with you, Mona, but at the same time, like, if I want to see these things improve, one way I could see it improving is if those were the resources they had access to. Then they would improve those those resources. Well, what about a summer home? They need one of those, right? I'm just trying to think, like, what would make them make things better? That's one way. That's one way right there. Give them all Bentleys. I'm a belligerent person who's been streaming for 7.5 hours. It's when streams go on for this long, we start these conversations that I start doing, like, give me a death note, I'll solve the problem. I'm more level-headed when I've had food and rest in me. HD Knuckles! Holy fuckles, it's Knuckles. Thank you, Knuckles, for that follow. Welcome to Shake the Box family. Very happy to have you here. Sorry, I get excited when I see Knuckles, because then I can say, holy fuckles, it's Knuckles. And then I can hear the Knuckles rap in my head. Both versions, the Idris Elba version and the old version. Knuckles to Knuckles. Mission accomplished. Good boy, Drillbert. What do I need for my next sword upgrade? 12? I think we're on our way. But now I want to upgrade Drillbert. Although honestly, like, we're already down into brown here. No idea what a Texas legislator makes annually? No. No, I don't. Are we accounting for, like, investments and, donations and all that fun stuff, or are we just talking their salary? I don't know the answer either way. I'm just curious, like, what our metric is. 15 for Swordball. 7,200? Still making more than me. What's the next movie? Oh, Midnight Movie? Midnight Movie Madness? I'm the Midnight Movie Madness guy. What's your take on religion? I am a-religious personally. As long as it gives you comfort, I think it's good for you. And as long as you're not one of those, like, everyone else must be told that they're wrong. Like, if it's a personal thing, that's great. I think that could be very healthy. Drillbert, Drillbert. Maybe Drillbert. It's kind of late in the game for Drillbert, but, you know, still. Enjoy it over there and don't involve me. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Agnostic at best? Like, I've been an atheist since I was a kid. But I've always been like, that's me. Like, you do you. My family's religious, so, like, I can't just hate religious people for no reason. I have one aunt, well, had one aunt, who was very, like, what I look at as the ideal practitioner of Christianity. Very compassionate, very giving. never judgmental. And I have another aunt who's very like, those Mexicans down the street are going to hell and they're illegals. And I'm like, that's the bad way to do it. Yeah, the cat scratches the stuff in the background. I really wish church and state got separated. It's supposed to be. In a lot of places it is. How did tonight's theme just be like, let's have only controversial conversations? Everyone excited for the new? Not... There's so many Pinocchio movies. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Everyone excited? I'm excited. I wonder if they'll add drones. I don't mean, you can get a teleporter that teleports resources, and you can get a conveyor belt that'll pull the resources up for you, Leo. We just didn't find those. Yeah, I mean, a general rule of, like, don't kill, don't steal is great. Always trying to take credit, Mighty Odin. Everyone's responsible for these conversations. Me more than anyone, because I could just not say anything, and it'll just kind of, fade. It's a good game, Leo. It's a very good game. Too much for 7:30 in the morning? It's just being, you know... You look at the world and you want the world to be as good as it can be. And that's all it is. Like, we're looking at the world and saying, hey, it's not as good as it could be. That's cause for being upset. I mean, that's true of everything, Leah. Like, you could pick a thing and, like, that thing has extremists in it, and they make it worse for everybody. Like, conservative, Americans? Those are fine people. Like, super right-wing nutjobs that, are, like, white nationalists? Those make them all look bad. You got, fucking neoliberals that are all about enriching the already rich. They make the Democrats look bad. You got bad everywhere. There's always bad actors for everything. Here's a nice non-controversial statement. I think what the world really needs more of is just empathy. I think we need more empathy. I think we could all agree with that. Nomadic lifestyle, the plains of Idaho. And they got lost when the web exploded? Kinda, yeah. Go that way. That's definitely the sound Diddy Kong makes when you select him in Donkey Kong Country. Squirt. Alright, I can definitely get my bomb now. Idaho's not real. That's a myth. Big blade. Oh, of course! I'm trying to steer us back onto the game, and less about doom and gloom. Ask any questions you want. Delay that wave a little bit. It doesn't look like I delayed the wave at all, does it? The wave counter's still going down. Will this just activate on its own? And then the blue counts down? You unlock new stuff every time you finish a relic escape. Do different difficulties give different rewards? I haven't noticed. I've beaten the game normal for small, medium, and large. And I've beaten it on hard, on small. This is now my medium hard run. All I've noticed is every time we finished a relic hunt, we've gotten an unlock. We crave doom and gloom. As for the next movie night, Midnight Madness movie night, I'm open to suggestions. It is Spooktober, so, you know. The wave started! What'd this fucking machine do? Nothing? I'll do wizard people, sure. We'll say the next movie will be Wizard People Do Read. There we go, now it's ready. It's weird, it started doing a little electric pulse around it. I wasn't quite sure what that was about. Like, I think what the internet largely did is it made it so it's much easier to have an insular experience. Like, it's much easier to be like, oh yeah, these people are right on this forum. The Holocaust wasn't real, and then believe that. I think that's a lot easier to fall into that pitfall. Save the Green Planet. That sounds very familiar. Is that a French movie? Yeah, I don't know what the shocking thing was doing. Whoop! Past my door. Korean, huh? I might not have seen that one. Like flat earthers as well. We were talking about it earlier, but like, a thing that really upset me as a kid, I used to think, oh my god, the internet's gonna revolutionize the world. Game music's a little bit loud. And it did, like, it made the world a better place in a lot of ways, but also it very much caused, it caused the possibility for people to believe lies unquestionably. Dig down there. That's fine. Yeah, good and bad. Good and bad. Like most things humanity creates, it's how it's getting used. I can connect with all of you, and I have a great time doing it. But also, some kid somewhere is popping online and will now believe unquestioningly, like, feminism's bad. And go down a weird rabbit hole of red pill nonsense. Like, it's really how it gets used. Debatable what we enjoy being here. Like, why you're here? Or what you enjoy about it? Or was that a W that was supposed to be a T? I said I enjoy it. That, I gotcha. All about the beard. Oh, we have plenty of time. I really like Long Wave. It gives you more time to actually get into the thick of the digging. The safe box. Ugh, I took the long way around. I didn't dig the down tunnel yet. Chime, chime. Up we go. Nice and warm. You had a long day, Scotty? Tell me about your day. Tell me of your troubles. I'm glad you found this stream too. As I say all the time, we have good people here. Oh, this is 3 deep. Damn it. I mean, I try and point this out a lot, but, like, I am definitely not an expert. These are all my opinions and nothing more. You tricked me! God damn it! Oh shit! I didn't have to. Ooh. String with a pointy stick. Might be time for a little bit of ye olds repair the dome. Yeah, it's partially why I was like, we should save these kind of talks for the Discord. Specifically because I know not everyone agrees with the kind of stuff I have to say. But I'm the only one that has, like, a microphone and a camera, and I don't want you to feel like, oh, he's steamrolling me. We're pretty high up in the sword tiers. But no! Go ahead and bring Drillbert some snack. This is why we're supposed to have Gomper. Gomper's job is to say, "Hey, take it to the fucking soapbox." That's Gomper's job. Because he moderates that place. Need to be more intimidating like Gomper? All I have to do is say, you should take this to the box. I'll be like, you know what? That's right. That way we're not potentially alienating folk. Yeah, you gotta mention feet. Then I'll know what we're talking about. You've been up since 3, went to an air show for 5 hours, got obliterated with his son, drove home, fought Raspberry Pi. Oh, how was the air show? Air shows are pretty cool. Don't think our conversation was destructive? I didn't think so. We are currently on hard difficulty. We've beaten the game on small, medium, and large for normal difficulty, and now we're working our way on up on the hard difficulty. This is now medium, so we've beaten the game on small map hard. This is medium hard. Up we go. Lots of neat planes. Got to see 3 F-35s. Sound barriers broken multiple times. Yeah, on the beach is the ideal place for watching an air show for sure. Much better. Now I feel like Gomper's here. You should also be highly critical of whatever game is on screen, but offer no positive reinforcement. This is around the time when Gomper should be done with work and lurking. So I hope you hear me, Gomper. I'm trying to pick a fight. Delay wave cycle. Yes, and yes. Like, I'm gonna be very blunt right here for everybody. Like, the only way I think we'll ever have a destructive conversation is if someone walks in and espouses, like, white nationalist viewpoints, racist things. Like, if you pop in and you're hateful, like, then things are gonna get ugly. But if you believe in fiscal conservatorship or something, like, I don't care. Like, we might disagree on politics, but I'm not gonna get into a fight with you. Everyone's entitled to their own beliefs and opinions. The only things I don't want here are anything that's, like, truly hateful. That's all. That's the only stuff I don't stand for. Lost a bit on a hangar home. Mona, I'm gonna need you to elaborate on this. I hate how Drillbert drills with his nose and not his penis. Yeah, Gomper would definitely say that. What's a hangar home? Is it a home with a hangar? Can you have a plane? I need to know more about this. That's awesome. Do you guys have a prop plane? Out where I am right now, there's an airfield. It's like a tiny little airfield for, like, prop planes. So I get to watch those land all the time. That was my delay that just ran out. Alright. We're pretty close to the bottom at this point. It's fun watching the tiny, like, prop planes land. And, like, their landing strip is relatively short, and it goes over the road, so the planes are always, like, maybe 30 feet above your car while they're coming in for a landing. It's real intimate. Yeah, like 15 feet above the road. You just get to watch them, like, cruise right over you and land. Yeah, I'm gonna post a link. I'll check it out in the Discord later. And everyone there just wants to talk about planes. Never like the landings, so you're a little worried sometimes? I feel like I need a better drill at this point. Love putting a bomb on a stick. But I'm glad, Mona, that we could disagree in a civil way and not have any hard feelings about it. You've been called worse? Bitch, Scotty? Just came up with that. I'm very smart. You can tell it's been 8 hours. I am shut down at this point. The brain went away. Mega brain. Multi-brain. It is definitely... This is the brain after 8 hours of video games. And the only food I've eaten for the 8 hours is these Reese's Pieces. Obviously, I had breakfast before the stream. Do not panic. Ephemeris, if you shout time, I immediately look down. Because I assume it means we're about to get attacked. Let's just switch directions for this guy. And give him 2 cookies. Cookies for my baby. Ooh, more candy! I believe exclamation mark uptime does it? Aw, man. Hold on, I want my candy piece regardless. Oh. Don't worry. I have a pork loin and a sous vide waiting for me, which means it's already cooked. Hey, we got an egg! We got a new pet. Found the pictures? Nice. I gotta move Drillbird. I think that's a dead end he's in. Where do I want the link? You can put it in the shaken box. Just the main box is fine. Yeah, I'll drop Drillbird maybe down here. 1, 2, ah, shit. These go this way, and then 1, 2, and then this way. Okay, I could drop Drillbird down here and he'll go to work. Can I get him down here before the next wave shows up? Come on, Drillbird. We gotta go. They're here. What the fuck am I doing? I have all these points. I could be buying stuff. New drill? Yeah, new drill. And for 7. Additional wave delay, sure. Went over 420k, blaze it.
Thanks forever.
Not full yet, I guess. Yes, I'm Chris. Have I read the latest Chainsaw Man? No, no, not yet. I do need to. Bizarre! Bizarre! I thought that wall meant that was like the far right edge, and here we are getting way more. Oh, I'm definitely gonna read it. What? There was just resources on the floor up here? Past me! What the fuck you doing? What, am I drunk? I am not. I am sober, unfortunately. Fuck! Oh, that sweet ganja, I wish. No! Drill, no! Stop drilling down! God damn it! Thumbstick, you drunk son of a bitch. Yeah, fine, go down there. Ugh. I'll be on that sweet ganja soon, though. Once we win this run, and I go start making mashed potatoes, I'll take my gummy bears. Lift! Delay the wave. Permanently on the ganja. Did he hit a wall already down there? Biscotti Muncher in the Discord. Although they might have a funny name at the moment. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's probably a seasonal name right now. You know, if I just take the time to dig first, I could just drag by getting the ones in the back and pulling them. And then we could just hurl them over here, and the lift will start helping. Now this is pod racing. Come on. Come on. That wave delay is pretty significant at this point. I kind of like the wave delay, particularly while doing longer waves. Gives you plenty of time to get down there. I'm out of blues. Oh yeah, I didn't look and see what hatched out of the egg. Good call. So Mona, does your family or you own a prop plane? Or any kind of plane, I should ask? Doesn't necessarily have to use propellers. Do you have a jet? Do you have a fighter jet? A Harrier? Vertical takeoff? Harrier jump jet. At 9, I don't really remember. 16. Lots of large toys that could be using the storage area. Tell me about these large toys. You have my attention. Alright. Keeper lifts me. Yes. Orb, go faster. I'm out of blues. Which is giving me the blues. Campers and boats and things? Nice. Yes, shits. Oh my god, it didn't break when I hit it. Fucking terrifying. Full health. Never concerned. $500 in storage fees? Yeah, that's quite a monthly tick to have ticking away at your bank account. As a person without cash monies, my system for like I need studio space so I can make art was rent house with basement. I found it. When are we getting the Jimmy green screen pack stream? I don't know what that means. Yeah, a nice workshop and a hangar like that would be quite nice. This Wednesday is when me and Jimmy have to eat those fucking hottest peppers on the planet peppers. After we do each other's makeup and sing karaoke in the makeup. Can't believe my grocery store carried those fucking peppers. A hangar would be a very nice workshop. My basement's fine. It works for me. I mean, obviously we're going to sing. That's what it means. Some tough rock over here. Drillbert, did you hit walls already? Oh, come on. So what's gonna happen is the stream's gonna open with me and Jimmy doing each other's makeup. And then once we are fully maked up... What is my new pet? Is it a rat? Oh, it's overlapping with the cat. I don't think so, Mona. This one might be taking slightly longer than 20 minutes. So, yeah, first makeup, then karaoke, then we're gonna eat the pepper, and then we have to try and beat a Cuphead level while under the influence of the pepper. One to the left, and also maybe one up and right? No. Definitely left. A seed? This late in the fucking game? Okay. Next charity stream, yeah. I mean, the company that offered us the chance to do the charity has asked us to do another one in the future, so there will be another charity stream. That could be, idiots! I don't know what our other pet is. Maybe a platypus? It's very cat-like in nature. Yeah, apparently they enjoyed the charity stream we did. Now they want us to do another one someday. It's over here somewhere. Here it is. Did I not hit the top button? I've hit the top button. This is a medium map, right? There's supposed to be two? Is there a third? I've hit that button. I guess there is one to the right. Quark, welcome to Idaho. This is your big drive across the country, right?
Hello there.
I like the boom boom. Boom boom. What can I do for what we got here? Don't really need to do that. We have eight things. Sure, ooh, the pad size might be a nice thing to grab real quick before we move on to the final bit. Obviously don't need to do anything with this stuff down here. Yeah, sure. Fuck you! How did I miss? Damn it! You shitty bird! Fuck you! Whoops! Gotta hit the right button. Have a bomb, you piece of shit. Your dome is saved! New pet unlocked. Took 74 minutes, that one. Woo! Weakens all present monsters, immediately lowering the remaining health. Plant a tree in the dome that grows fruit to buff your movement and drill power. I'm doing orchard. I want that orchard. Alright, now to find out what our pet was. It was... I think it is a kiwi! I think I think Mona's right. I think it's a kiwi. Sword Dome. Sword Dome's the best. I want to get Assessor, but we don't have that yet.